Alright, welcome to some more Trios through Daybreak. Today we're gonna go ahead and head into the underground ruins. We have a couple of monsters we need to fight, which I guess is something that we can do. Huh. Where's the... Oh, it's just straight up all the way in the depths, huh? And it looks like we do have Fee and Zin with us. Just not anyone else. Okay, just not Agnes or Fairy. Guess that's fine. What's in here? Those look like gargoyles. Well, okay, I mean, if it's just gonna be monster fights without any cutscenes, I might as well just do them all. If there's cutscenes at the end, I'll show those. But yeah, otherwise... Huh. Okay.
Watch out, you're up against a large group.
Jabberwock arm. Alright. Oh. ZA Zex arms. Right? ZA? Huh. ZA feel Zex arms is the only company that I can think of with ZA. Yeah, there we go. Uh-huh. Ah, controlling the monsters, huh? Uh-huh. Alright, sounds good.
That's all, folks. Or deposit.
That is all, definitely. Well, that was pretty simple. Really quick exterminations. Mostly just Katra standing in a corner and just firing off arts. Mostly Tyrant Storms. He's mostly been firing off Tyrant Storms. Do I need to... Actually, I'm just gonna use this here. That's actually quite a bit of healing. Let's go ahead and grab this for you. And I don't really need Katra to get max CP. Alright, I think we're good. I've already done all the shopping and ornament stuff. We did get some new Alright, see ya Zin and Fee. Oh. No, we haven't. Huh. Let us head to the guild indeed. Alright, the guild... I keep trying to roll. Okay, I'm gonna assume there's nothing else. Okay, give me... Let's just do a real quick double check of all the areas. Okay, nothing here. I could do an SP report, but I don't think... How much do I get?
Confirming your schedule.
444, that's 12. That's not nearly enough for anything. To get another rank up at least. And anything here? Nothing here, okay. Alright, well, Let's head to the Bracer Guild then. I'm okay with that. Yep, that is fine. We were just with you two. What happened? Uh-huh. I mean, she's not really close to her family. Oh. She's quitting the Bracer Guild. Probably because she's doing something that goes against the Bracer code. And so she feels like she doesn't deserve to be a Bracer anymore. Oh, hey Ren. Uh-huh. Proof that... Uh-huh. It's 'cause it's her family. Uh-huh. Nope, not the opera house. Uh-huh. Yep, this is the only reason she would leave. Like, this is realistically the only reason she would leave. Yep. Elaine's gone to confront her family, and that goes against protecting innocent people.
Who the hell are you? How did you get past security?
Oh. The church got to him first. So the church is about to kill
They are
him.
taking a nap outside. You needn't worry about them. Edmund Auclair, I hereby brand you a heretic.
What? Oh no. They warned me about you. Look, that wasn't my doing, I swear! I didn't...
Whether you confess or not is of no consequence. You will atone for your crimes with your life.
Elaine!
It has been some time, Father. I never pictured our reunion being under such dire circumstances.
She also must be like super tired out from previous
Well
battles
met,
as
Elaine
well.
Auclair. I considered the possibility of you interfering with your father's execution. You are a fool to do so, however. Had you known of his myriad crimes, you would not have rushed to defend this trash.
Don't listen to a word he's saying. This ruffian is merely trying to deceive you. He must be a petty crook.
You have nothing right
That's
now.
enough, Father. I know everything. I learned that the anti-immigrant movement has been financially backing Almata over the last few years, and that you were responsible for that decision. You also happen to be their biggest sponsor.
Yep. Including Etoise as well, huh? Alright, fair. You know what? He's at least backing down.
I love a juicy family drama.
Oh, great. Are you here because we broke the rules, or...?
Nice to see you, Vice Captain.
Normally, I would not care about what you choose to do on the surface now that you're out of the game. Out of sight and out of mind.
But they can't risk their biggest sponsor dying.
However, I couldn't help but notice you harassing our poor sponsor. Did you stumble upon evidence that incriminates him, perhaps?
Oh yes, stumble upon. Oh. Oh. He is so dead.
Elaine!
Father!
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
You alright, Elaine?
Van! Jin, Fee!
Looks like we got her just in the nick of time.
I remember you. I saw you last night.
Yeah, you're the one that kicked me out.
Wait. That hair looks familiar. Have we met before?
I've never seen you before in my life. You sure you're not getting me mixed up with someone else?
Well now, what a twist. Though it isn't a welcome one. Now was the perfect time to bring down the curtain on the President's life. Oh, don't act so surprised. Anyone with half a brain would have realized the boss had no interest in your silly anti-immigrant cause.
Yep, they're only interested in the
We
money.
smiled and nodded so you would line our pockets. But we have no need for money anymore. You have outlived your usefulness.
No wonder you were so quick to hand over those records.
This can't be happening.
I never expected to see so many lovely faces here, especially with the final round on the horizon. Is the wait so unbearable? Are you bored? Well, I am too. How about we entertain each other for a little while?
Are we allowed to?
Fine by me. I'm gonna enjoy kicking your ass.
We won't let you have your way any longer.
I'll take on the Vice Captain and the Bracers. This'll be a nice warm-up before the final round. You were marked a heretic long ago, and now it is finally time to
Oh
put you
great,
down.
we get to fight Melchior
Elaine!
again.
Let's do this! We'll talk about you running off on your own later. You ready to see this thing through?
Of course.
Then let's get this exhibition match started. It'll be the perfect prelude to the big finale. Don't go dropping dead on me now, or the boss will be very disappointed.
Okay, I guess we're... Oh, we get only 2. Well, I need Katra. Just for the, you know, that. And I will take... Reset gives me defenses. Burgard gives me another tank. Aaron gives me damage. But we have Elaine. And we don't have Zin, so I'm gonna take Burgard to have another like tank-ish.
Let's make the most of this.
Alright, only 126,000, so not super crazy much.
Over here, you little demon.
Initializing drive.
Can I delay you far enough?
Over here, you little demon.
I shall handle this.
Focus unleashed.
Am I down to just impact right away?
We should go on the attack.
I think I am actually.
Engaging skills. Boost gauge upgraded.
That should be fine. Ah, great.
My move now. This'll hurt.
We can coin bullets here.
Deploying shield.
That's fine.
Activating skill.
I'm going.
Energy output at full throttle. Initiating drive.
And we just bump this again.
Engaging skills.
This probably gets him into S-craft range, I would assume. Oh, he's gonna do another Phantom Vision. That's annoying.
No chance.
I don't see any bombs so far, though. Oh, there's the... Wait, that's not even a bomb.
Activating skill. We can win.
Okay, that's one clone down.
Try some of this.
Oh, what's the matter?
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
And Kaleido Fencer.
As stubborn as ever.
They're probably about to S-craft now,
Energy initiating
which
drive.
honestly is kind of okay.
This'll hurt.
Just once again. Nice. I like that stun.
Activating skill.
Okay, this should be over here. Yeah.
Activating skill.
Oh, come on, Katja.
I shall handle this.
Engaging skill.
Okay.
We can win.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
There we go. Okay, nothing too crazy. That was straightforwardly simple. I mean, yeah, Elaine has been like through a lot of rough like 1v1s or 1v minis the last couple hours. Oh, police are here. And off they go.
We'll leave the rest to you.
Right.
I'm so sorry, Elaine. I don't know how I could have been so blind.
No, you were just hateful, probably, for a long time now.
Please, believe me when I say that... When I say that...
Representative Director of the Quincy Company, President Edmund Auclair. I am taking you into custody on suspicion of aiding and abetting the Mafia and providing material support to a terrorist organization.
And what about your bracer job? I assume you're Van's gonna convince her back. I'm like 90% sure. Only 90% though. It could be that she just gives up her bracer job and roams around the land like a mercenary. Not like it hasn't happened before. Now, just make sure that Melchior doesn't just teleport into his prison cell and kill him.
Wait a moment. Thank you, everyone, for coming to my aid and for letting me settle this in my own way. I regret that I won't be able to watch over your efforts to the very end. There is a lot I must go over with the authorities.
Yes, also, you're so spent right now that I don't think you're gonna be
But
much
I know
help.
you will succeed. I believe in you all. I have faith that you and your friends will triumph.
The big guy and I won't be going anywhere, though. We're sticking with you to the end.
The two of us are gonna give 120% to make up for Elaine's absence.
We'll kick this game's ass. You played your part to give us this chance at victory, and we're gonna take it. We'll be back with good news before you know it.
Of course. I'll be waiting.
Alright, that is that. A couple of new talks, though. Alright. Couple of new talk spots. Mariel going... Huh. Looks like the event is going well then. Uh-huh. Oh, it's still the same. That one's still the same. Oh, hello there. Uh-huh. Alright. Okay, sounds good. His superior. Huh. Okay, didn't we arrest you, Jacobin? Yeah, the president's arrested. You know about that, right? You're just standing there now. Okay. Let's quickly look at the North District. Is Fairy still dancing? That's a question. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's anything changing here.
So pretty.
Why, I'd recommend
Oh,
everything.
she's still dancing. She's still dancing.
May we be on our way.
I assume there's gonna be new stuff in the Racers Guild though, so there is that. But after that, I think we're ready to continue. More Bracer conversations. Alright, let's check in on the Bracers Guild. Yeah, everyone in there is new. Well, good on you, Elvis. Good on ya. Alright. We'll talk to you three later. We come up here first. Yeah, I guess everyone's was kind of turning a blind eye because it's Elaine. Uh-huh. Hmm. Alright, sounds good. Not much left to do. I do want to quickly... What is going on here? So anyways, I do want to
Confirming your schedule.
go down and make sure that Burgard is at least 100 CP, because 24 CP, I don't know if it's just gonna be like boss after boss after boss with no monsters, but I just want to make sure he's at 200 CP. So I'm gonna go down to the ruins and just like punch a few things.
Off we go.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm ready to go into Vashtar Palace now. Burgard's now at 200 CP. I'm feeling good about things. Let's go ahead and just head into the palace. Yep, that's fine. Yep, I did another run through. I don't think there's anything that we are missing. So let's meet up with Agnes and Fairy. Okay.
No way.
Oh, that's the prince. What is he doing here? She's taking the kids on an airship tour. So that's who they got a request from. Like there was one conversation where it's like, well, if it's a request from that group, then I can't say no. Interesting. So we're bringing the prince into Oracion. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
You've really gone and done it this time, you filthy Spriggan trash!
Well, to be fair, this one wasn't me. This one was not Van.
Isn't that the airship we saw in Tharbad?
That belongs to the princely family of Elsheim. I think it might be carrying all of the city's children on board.
Oh, good. That means the orphanage kids are safe.
I'm so glad everything went according to plan.
Oh. Even if the city gets blown up, the orphans will be okay.
But wait, does that mean that was what you were up to?
That's right. Officially, it's a sightseeing flight to foster relations with the Central East and to commemorate the ending of the film festival. We spread awareness of it through the Orbital Network and with word of mouth, and said that all children of the city were invited.
We put the connections Dingo left behind to good use. Last night, we reached out to the Crown Prince and asked if we could use the Principality transport vessel.
I fully expected him to inquire about why we needed it, but no. He just rushed on over in that airship without a second thought. He is quite the character. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking inspiration from a certain musician I know.
They're gonna fly around the city for the next couple of hours. Then they'll return to Oracion. And that's one less thing we have to worry about as we head into the final battle.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Ah, an impressive feat to be sure.
Indeed. Even if the worst case scenario should happen, the children will be out of harm's reach. This was a brilliant scheme. You should be proud of yourself, Agnes.
Not at all. Admittedly, this was just a self-satisfied gesture that might well have no meaning at all. But I just happened to remember what Dingo once said to Van.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out.
I also recalled the words of my dad, and it just spurred me to action, I suppose. After I thought up the idea, I spoke to Marielle and Ren, and we all decided to go ahead with it. By the way, I heard about what happened with Elaine through the guild. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there at such an important time.
No, I mean, you did good.
Why the hell are you saying sorry? You just earned us a huge win. You even factored in the Crown Prince's debt to us and turned him into a chess piece for your master plan. You've gotten pretty damn sneaky. We better watch out, or we're all gonna be your puppets before long.
You've already been her puppet for a while now with, you know, hiring a bunch of these people.
I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
It's almost like you're utterly incapable of offering a genuine compliment.
I'm gonna have to start pulling my weight more.
Sounds like our allies are on their way. Let's go, guys. It's time to finish this.
Right.
Let's do this!
May Adios be with you all.
Do whatever must be done to ensure that Agnes's precautions will be for naught.
Will do. Will do. Now you two stay safe too, alright? We've got sneakies teleporting in from out of nowhere.
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the final zone.
Alright, well... off to the palace then, I suppose. Vashtar Palace.
So this is the interior of Vashtar Palace.
It must have been a sight to behold, for the monarch was overthrown a century ago.
Almost time for our final battle.
Indeed. Though I am unsure of what to expect from the remaining Almata members.
I'll tell you what we can expect. They'll come at us, and we'll beat their asses to a bloody pulp.
And we'll stop them from detonating the bomb.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this party started.
Time to put the pedal to the metal and go after them. Full speed ahead!
Alright, fees in, no words. Okay, well, monsters and stuff. I assume we'll fight Arioch, Melchior, and then Dantes. 3 battles sounds about right. Alright, be right back. Okay, that was a really short section actually. Oh yes, Arioch's first. Alright, let's deal with him.
Finally! You sure took your sweet-ass time.
Uh-huh.
You got that right, pretty lady. We couldn't really go at it in the labyrinth, but there's nothing stopping us from fighting to the death now. This place ain't got any of the resplendence it had when I came here in the bygone days. But this decrepit old ruin makes for a kick-ass backdrop for our fight. Don't you think?
How old are you? Oh, has that artifact been keeping you alive? Uh-huh. Fangs of Rahu. Oh, the fangs need murder. Or, well, blood, I guess. Ah. So that was just the Emperor and Melchior, I guess. The Invisible Tempest, the Walking Monstrosities.
Alright, enough talk. I can't wait a minute longer, so let's get this show on the road. I ain't gotta play the rules enforcer anymore. I'm finally free to go all out.
Be on your guard, everyone. He's unleashing the artifact's full power.
Talk about disappointing.
Come again?
I had my expectations raised when you said you wanted me specifically to take part in this carnival. And those expectations were thoroughly dashed. Is this really the best entertainment you can offer?
Judith!
I love a woman with spunk. You and I got some things in common. We're both thrill seekers. You find yours from acting and thieving. I get mine from chopping heads off bodies. Also, like you, I'm hard to please. Do you really think you can quench my ravenous thirst for a good fight?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put on one hell of a show just for you. You should feel lucky. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. Because I won't let a potential fan live a cursed and meaningless existence. Consider this my calling card. From the Phantom Thief Grimcat to Arioch the Eradicator. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, and I'll steal your empty heart right before you.
About that, Judith.
Hell yeah.
You tell him,
I'm
sister.
not sure if you're gonna be in the fight at all.
You'll steal my heart? That's the funniest shit I've heard all week. If you think you can fill the bottomless void deep within me, then you're welcome to try.
All right, let's do it.
About time I showed what my fangs of Rahu are really capable.
Unfortunately, Judith, you're being swapped out immediately. Also, we got the Grendel available here. I mean, I'm not surprised, but also, I went ahead and grabbed Pluto's Nova for her. Not gonna use it too often. That's a big cost. I'm gonna Tyrant Storm. We go very early, so I'm down to do this here. This lets me kind of run Van behind him. Gonna boost once for the defense boost. And then we're switching Judith out to Katra. Yeah, sorry Judith. I might bring you in at the end, but for now I need Katra. I might bring you in for Bear Guard. But for now,
Engaging skill. Activating skill.
I shall handle this.
Focus engaging skill.
I can't get enough.
okay. Judith didn't really join the fight at all, but that's okay.
Too easy. What? Now.
It's over!
Is it actually though?
We did it!
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core.
That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
Didn't see that coming at all.
What's going on?
Well, I mean, his artifact core is damaged, so he's not gonna be alive anymore.
Wait, is this? It's just like what happened to Ida.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention in that fight. Ends in the movie I saw last night.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that. The path to Dantes is open. He's all that remains now.
Oh.
Melchior will just be there as a witness.
Really now? We don't fight Melchior again?
Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
Huh. Well, there goes your fan, Judith.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
Well, I mean, obviously he liked
But
it.
at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you. Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last. Then this madness will finally be behind us. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dantes pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
Alright. Sounds good. Oh wow, a very short section left. Do we pick up these artifacts? Bearguard, will the church come? I'm guessing the church will come and deal with it, right? Let me heal. Right, well,
to rest here.
I probably need to use all these fights to regain some of the CP I'm missing now. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. I'll be back. Alright, made it. This is it. I think everyone is set up as best that I want them to be. Do feel like Agnes and Katra are really squishy. Katra is very close to a level up. But I think we'll just go in at level 63. I think that'll be fine. I'm not super concerned. Van is just like a massive tank, honestly. Yep, there he is. Just up there. And Melchior just kneeling right there. And there's the bomb. There's just the bomb. And there's the Genesis.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Ah, yes, very nice furniture, I would say.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
And we're gonna do the same to Dantes.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course, of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
That would actually be Agnes.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes.
I guess that's true. The worst case scenario is that they survive, but with like a bunch of trauma.
All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
You bastard. Does your wickedness know no bounds?
Probably not.
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No, no. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
Well, quote-unquote nuke. It's not a real nuke.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. But at least not without this key.
Is that
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Seeing the animation again, that was very similar to the animation of, like, the Sword of the End.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found.
I see.
So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron? A sword of divine darkness.
So that is what it's called.
Wait,
Peyron.
why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you were shocked to see this in my hands. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance.
Uh-huh.
I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you. That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
Great. It feels like everything just goes back to the DG cult.
The DG cult.
They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens, after spreading chaos across the Republic.
It feels like everything just links back there, doesn't it?
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while. But he did tell me I could make my very own Garden of Killers, and oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia, and most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almata.
Okay, so Almata came before. Like, the overthrowing of Almata came before.
I met a
which
descendant
we
of
kind of thought.
Calvardian royalty, and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
My guess is that they're just trying to spread chaos? I don't know, they have some plan in mind for sure.
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning. Just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world. And I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear.
He's even more of an edgelord than like half of the villains.
You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict.
Well, did we prosper?
And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that, but it shouldn't be the main thing.
Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists.
Now that I don't agree with.
Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear, one that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the
Dude,
death?
we've been waiting for you for like the last 10 minutes.
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
Well, regardless, we've got to pull out all the stops if we want to beat this guy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go. Mare!
Oh, we're going straight Grendel.
Mare to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
Yeah. Ready to go!
Okay. Shardswell. The Grendel's all yours!
Oh, he's not as ready anymore. He's not as ready anymore because Elaine... he reconciled with Elaine.
I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Something's interfering with her AI.
Mare Bear, snap out of it!
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
She vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Let's go!
Alright, let's do this.
All right. Let's see just what you can do.
Oblivion Fist learned. 50 CP, slows, I'm down to go with a 1, and we do that, and I need my hate. I do need to get my hate up so that 300,000 health is a lot.
see you can hold your own well enough.
Engaging skill.
And this should do it. Please, Van. Please let this be enough, Van.
You're screwed now!
Is that all?
Okay. Now, if there's another fight, I am very screwed.
I won't stop here.
Like, actually, no, we leveled up, which helps, but Agnes has 0 CP at the moment. Agnes has 0 CP.
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyronid eye against the bomb.
Oh.
Oh no!
Not good.
What a dirty trick.
Dare mock me?
Oh.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
What just happened?
Van!
I did not expect him to just die.
Are you alright? I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad. Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't! That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Arasion.
The final boss, Dantes, has been defeated. Zone clear.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, Team Arkwright Solutions. You have won the game.
Are we sure that thing?
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
Are you sure, Katra?
So it's finally over, right?
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history. Ah. Even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel.
This is not the end of Dantes.
But you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery?
This is not the end of Dantes. I refuse to believe this is the end of Dantes. That was anticlimactic as heck.
I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards. But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
Uh-oh. Guys, we probably need to get out of here.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this.
You're gonna
if you
blow
wish
your
to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu.
We better run. Should we need to grab the nuke, right?
Let's go.
Guys, we should probably grab the
Gotta
nuke.
grab the Genesis and the bomb.
Right!
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
This is not the end of Dantes. I mean, he is more or less like just an edgy guy.
It's Arioch's armor.
What?
There isn't anyone inside.
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires. Master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
Can we get the church help, please? We don't have time for this.
Let us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you.
Church people? Thank you.
Oh!
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Wait! But this place is about to collapse!
They will be fine. They're fresh out, full of energy. We are about to
Don't
collapse.
worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks, but don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step. It's payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
Searing seal of mind, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mind, shining from the abyss.
Fire and ice, huh? Oh, they'll be fine. Let's just keep running.
That's where we came in from!
How do we get out now? Over there!
There's fire here, too! Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
Yes, jump into a river.
You're insane!
Oh no!
Possibly into a river, maybe? Or like onto the airship, possibly? You know? Whee! And we all died. The end. Yep, okay, into the river.
We're alive, aren't we? I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
To be fair, Aaron, we didn't have much other
Maniac
choice.
or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
Except this time with no stunts and no safety.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
And I'm not surprised you held on to that bomb the whole freaking time. How did that not sink down to the bottom of the river?
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us. And the lives Almata stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah. I hope Ida's smiling from up above. I'm sure she is.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh! Hey, you guys!
So we have a bomb that could still destroy the rest of the city.
It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Ren! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Things are gonna get pretty busy around these parts, but if we work together, we'll be done in no time.
Huh? Who's we?
Don't be like that. We have a lot of cleanup to do, and you're helping.
Are we?
Think of it as helping out Elaine. She's going to be busier than any of us.
Well, that's no fair.
Yes, that's true. Fine, you win. We'll do what we can.
Compared to dismantling the Mafia, cleanup should be a walk in the park.
Guys, like, feel like we're being too calm? Is it really over though? I feel like there's people here that know it's not really over
You
yet.
didn't do half bad for a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
Oh, interesting.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
A little smile on your
Indeed.
face, huh?
We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search
The
radius for the
Dark
latter.
Blue Core.
Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
Alright, that ends... Oh, nice. We got all that. Does that bump us to AA?
Those are impressive results.
It
Then
does.
I'll update your rank.
Oh, we actually might hit
gladly take
AAA.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't get all of the bonus SP. Who's...
I'm honored.
Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the main thing is that Agnes and Katra are basically just art spamming machine. It's really hard for it to not be one of those two. Anyways, that's the end of Chapter 5. We'll end this here, and next time we will proceed and see... I assume we'll see the cleanup. We might just go straight back to Edith and then do flashbacks. But that'll be it for this one. The carnival is over. I don't think that's the end of Dantes. It feels too easy, right? Like, there's a couple games where things feels too easy. Like, at the end, but we know that there's another chapter. There's the finale. So, yeah. I guess it could just be Melchior coming back with a vengeance, but I doubt it. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen. So we'll see, and I will see you in the next episode.